One, two, 1, 2. Bass on, microphones on. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I've not been very good at streaming, have I? Tried my best last week. I thought I would have lots of very, very usable windows throughout the day, throughout the week, and turns out none of it worked. My plan, my clever plan, what do you call it? It doesn't matter. My clever plan did not stand contact with reality. Turns out I was really knackered after all these days of teaching. I was depping for the bass/piano teacher, which meant that I was at the school 6 days last week, from Monday to Saturday. Yeah, man, just doing all these things. Students are really stressed out because they've got their ensembles coming up. So everybody was, had to be on top form, had to do lots of transcribing, lots of homework to sort of catch up with everybody. And, it's kind of hard to catch somebody's learning on the fly and having to adapt to a previous teacher's methods to a certain extent. Not that I did much of that. I mainly sort of just barged in with my own little ideas about everything, but they seemed to like it. But it meant that yesterday I was absolutely out of it, just completely wasted, really. And I still have to learn all of the Celine tunes for that rehearsal that's coming up soon. Well, soon, in a month's time, but it's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of work, and I want to do a really good job of that. So my apologies, guys. That's the reason why I haven't been able to stream properly last week. It's going to be similar this week. I might have a couple of windows, maybe Thursday or Friday, where I might be able to just wedge in a quick little stream. But since I've had to move a bunch of students around, so all my timetable is a little bit mobile at the moment. It's kind of not entirely set in stone, which means things change, and with all the things I want to do on top of everything else, busy schedule. Good thing is the week after next is ensemble week, which means there's no normal lessons, which means I'm only working on Saturday and Tuesday, which means loads of streaming, and God knows there will be lots and lots of things to do, which I will talk about in due course. My bad, I haven't set up the chat properly. Where are we? Go live. I'm already live. So I made, basically, this last week, what have I been essentially doing is just remembering all the foundations, really. Akil, good to see you, dude. It's you're a very, very loyal viewer, man. I appreciate that. Gee, isn't it like really early morning in there? No, it's midday. It's 4:45 p.m. here. Was surprised when I saw the notification. I'm happy that you did see the notification. You guys don't need to see me twice on screen. That's kind of pointless. I was going to grab the chat link, though, so I can see what you guys are talking about. No, it's not super early morning, dude. It's actually really manageable for me to stream at this time. Just that I usually don't, because this is kind of like this is usually where I do the sort of meat and potatoes of my day. It's around this time. I come back from the gym, and then I'll just do lots of transcribing or lots of piano practice, which at some point I'm gonna have to bring into this stream, aren't I? It's gonna have to be part of the Phil plays bass type thing. Played around with a little bit of this silly AI stuff again. Suno, the very controversial. It's probably very early for the Americans, yeah, but here in Belgium it's totally manageable, dude. But I do appreciate your concern. I came up with a couple of chords for like a credits tune, something that would actually be my own. And I wanted to see if the AI could sort of put an instrumental to it. So I fed the chords and the drum beat. I'll show you what I had first. Green screen. Where's the cam gone? Front round. Front round should be on top of everything else, but it's not showing up. That's fine. I literally just 30 seconds, and I just dropped a couple of chords in there. Logic's moved places now. There we go. Okay. And this is what I come up with. Right, don't pay attention to the sound of the synth. It's pretty ugly. Oh jeez, really ugly. And I was like, okay, Suno, like maybe you can give me something interesting on top of that, to sort of beef it up a little bit, so I can sort of get past the not the demo-itis, but get over the hump of the creative hump. So like throw some ideas in there. I was like, that did sound pretty good. If that should be, you guys should be able to hear this. Yeah. Same chords, right? Same chords, same tempo. I was like, okay, no, this could sound good. This could sound good. Give me a little bit of confidence that this wasn't a terrible musical idea. So I'm going to go with something like that, just to sort of... I was just using Suno to sort of give me a little bit more confidence that with a bit of work, this could sound good. What's up, Jeffrey? It is very early for the Americans. How come Jeffrey, how come you're up so early, dude? Almost every day I'm free this time, but today it's all right, dude. Don't worry. I'll be streaming, like I said, coming the week after this one. I'll have practically zero teaching to do, which means I'll be streaming on a more regular schedule again. It's just the last week and this one are pretty much chock-a-block, like the Brits say. So don't worry about it, dude. You go and do your thing. I'm hoping I could stream on Thursday or Friday, but for the time being, it's looking like it's going to be better if I just focus on week after this one, and then it's holidays. So just bear with me for another week, guys. Just literally until next Monday, and then I'll have plenty of time to go back to regular stream. Apologies, I had to switch these things around. Jeffrey says, big snowstorm here. I think it just ended. Yeah, they did announce that the US was going to be like from Texas to, what was it? Like Texas to New England, like this whole swath of the eastern, the US eastern seaboard was going to get like a crazy snowstorm. I hope you're all right, Jeff, and I hope everybody's safe in the US for sure. So like I said, it's time to do a little bit of playing, but last week I realized, because I had a bunch of new students, most of them on bass, right? And I'm like, some of these guys have been playing for like 3, 4, 5 years. And it's like nobody had ever told them about thumb positioning, like strategic, like thinking of your thumb as like your biggest ally when it comes to fingering anything on the fretboard. Most of these guys could not do this exercise, right? That I've shown you guys a million times. The static your fingers stay in place and only move when they have to play the next note, right? None of them could do this. I was like, how could this be that nobody talks about this particular aspect of bass playing? I'm like, yeah, sure, it's not very glamorous. It's not a lot of fun, but you do it for 2-3 minutes a day, and after a few months, especially if you've never done it, you're going to see so much improvement. I find that so preposterous that nobody puts more emphasis on thumb positioning at the back of the neck and doing these kinds of exercises. All the kind of stuff that I like to do to warm up, like nobody does that. And nobody seems to be talking about it. It's like, I get it. oh, you want people to learn a song, you want them to have fun on the instrument. I'm like, right, you do that for a little bit, okay? You sort of lure them in with, like, I don't know, it's freaking, with a bunch of famous tunes, you know. You play a couple of these tunes with them, and they're like, oh, cool, yeah, that means I can actually play something. And then once they're in, once they've got a little bit of the virus, or at least their immune system is down, weird metaphor, but there you go, you just jump them with some one finger preferred exercises. Ta-da! And I don't understand. As, like, speaking for you guys, has this been, surely you've been, before watching this tutorial, this sort of my YouTube channel, you would have seen tutorials of people that recommend to do these exercises, right? Jeff, I'm guessing you're probably the only active person in the chat room at the moment. Surely you would have stumbled upon these, right? And sort of, you know, over the years implemented, whether it's on guitar or on bass, you would have implemented some of these fundamentals. It's like the paradiddles on for drummers. They're just so foundational. And obviously on the right hand, the thumb, you know, depending on which school you're sort of following, thumb follows every string skip. And you're alternating between left and right fingers. Like, this seems like such a foundational thing to teach people. And all of these students were looking at me like, why are we only learning about this now? I'm like, just wondering. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going through fundamentals with a bunch of students, and they're like, okay, yeah, I absolutely hate this, but I can see how this will make my left hand stronger. All of them, like literally none of them could do, even alternating between the D and G string. Just doing this. Having the arch, being able to way up here, maintain that position, you know, create that pinky finger arch, like build those muscles. Nobody could do it. Oh, okay. There's definitely stuff to be done here. There's definitely, like, my work here is only getting started. And I showed them a bunch of other ones. Obviously, the last limb. Difficult, right? But once you've mastered the first steps, you challenge yourself a bit more, and then you come upon all of these different. This has got to be taught more to kids, teenagers, adults. Like, everybody needs to know about these exercises. They're literally the thing that you do 2 minutes every day, or every time you pick up your instrument. And over time, even if you're a busy professional with families, with all sorts of chores to do, jobs, blah blah blah, every time you pick up your instruments, whether it's once a week or twice or three or every day, spend 2 minutes doing these exercises, and over time you'll see a massive, massive, massive difference. So yeah. I hope that message resonates with, well, not just me. It's pretty awesome. The results are pretty awesome of these of doing these exercises. All right. In my case, it's been a while since I've done any sort of transcription. I haven't done any of this either. I've transcribed piano solos, but that's not really useful to us. You guys are getting so tired of Stella by Starlight probably by now, but I'm not. So I'm going to go for it, see if I can still remember this solo I probably haven't played in like a week. Although Amazing Slowdowner might not be coming through. It's not. My bad. There she is. Nearly. Alright, let me check if that's coming through. Yep. Not great. Yeah, okay, so the second part is I'm just out to lunch on that one. Not great at all. Yeah, okay. Memory's not great on this one. My recollect. I can't remember it. I'd stopped the transcribing process once it wasn't sort of fully solidified in my head, and now I feel like I have to do a lot of digging up in my sort of memory bank to just remember all the lines. And well, you guys know this is not an easy. It's not an easy transcription. Gave me a lot of difficulty, but that doesn't mean that I will give up. Yeah, third note, literally. Okay. Okay, it's still there, just not very good. What's up, bro? I know it's a very weird stream time, Big Son, aka Mikey. It's because I'm teaching so much at the moment, I don't have time. I don't have time, and I won't even be able to stay very long today, unfortunately. I've got to go and prepare some more lessons, practice some more piano. But after this week, I'm essentially free for about 3 weeks, which is pretty cool. No, dude, I know, I get it. No, I'm not complaining either. It's just I like streaming, and it keeps me accountable. But since I've had so much homework to do for the students, I've been depping for one of the main teachers there. He's convalescent after some sort of surgery, and I've had to sort of catch up with all the students. There's about 15 or 20 students that I've sort of caught in my net, which means a lot of work to do, a lot of ensemble preparation, which is pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of work, and by the time Sunday came around, I was just washed out, dude. Just really, really knackered. But I've had the opportunity to do some pretty nifty little transcriptions. Unfortunately, it's on piano, and I can't play it. I mean, I can transcribe it, but not ideal. Not ideal. Little teaser again. Shall I tease you guys again with the future credit, the future Phil Blaze bass credit theme tune? Oh, you can't hear it, can you? I don't think it was playing. No, it's muted. All right, teaser. Something like this. There we go. Yes, it is AI. It is AI, but it didn't come from AI. I just used AI to sort of beef it up, and I'll program it myself. But the idea genuinely comes from me, from a human. I'm not going to use AI at all for this tune. I just wanted to see if this thing had legs. So I just put the little reference that I built, that I programmed in Logic, put it in Suno just to see. I was like, Suno, just give me a little bit of an instrumental around these chords. And it came up with what I had in mind, roughly. And I was like, that sounds pretty good. It can sound pretty good. But I'll do it properly, humanly myself. No AI will be used in the creation of Phil Play Space credits. Lots of shorts coming soon as well, because I found a way to index everything, which is pretty neat. Which means I'll be able to promote this channel a lot more than I have in the past. And I was like, how am I going to catch up with all this content? And most of it's just pointless, just useless, chatty bull. So I need to find a way to index all of that text so I can figure out things that connect with one another, especially since we're coming on to the first year anniversary of my first stream. It's going to be at some point in February. I need to double check the date, but I want to be able to do a bit of a recap, a bit of like, oh, what changes have I gone through? What sort of improvements? Therefore, I found a way with AI to index all of the content that I've got, and then I just need to download all the videos and edit that out, which will speed up the process by literally just hours and hours, to like dozens of hours. So I've ordered a new hard drive to store all of these videos once I've got a little bit more interesting content. But it's coming. It is coming. I said 2026 was going to be the year. I'm not going to let myself down. I'm accountable. I am accountable, and it's going to be good. Shorts get so many views. True, dude. 100% true. And that's what I'm capitalizing on, counting on. I've got a little beat here that I'm... Oh my god, it sounds terrible. Jeez, dude. It's demo vibes here. Wow, yeah, unbelievably dry. Yeah, that Portland kit sounds a little bit better. Just so you guys know, that is actually my incredible drum skills in Logic. There we go. Proven it to you. It is not human, but made by a human. Gonna do a little jamming over that, because it's been a while since I've done a little jamming. A couple of chords. Would be nice to add a couple of chords. That is true. Minor, major. No. Yeah, why not? C major, F major, solid. Right, doesn't have to be fantastic, just has to be sort of there. Provide some kind of... Oh no, not a cheesy pad like that. Okay, never mind. Classics. 80s FM piano. There we go. Just fine. No, hang on. I need to quantize this piano. It's just completely puts me off. A little slower as well. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to record a little bass line. What kind of vibes does this give you? Oh, classic pad. Hang on, maybe some classic pad will... Maybe that's what I was looking for, classic pad. What do you do, classic pad? Yeah. Doesn't add much. Create. Reset channel strip. Give me electric bass, clean bass, hi-fi DI. Thank you very much. 3, 4. Oh, wrong input. So we get, just so you guys know, I'm inside Logic. I don't know why my camera is not appearing anymore. It's a bit annoying actually. Logic scene. Webcam should be there. Don't know why it isn't. Front round, Phil's iPhone. How about this one? Nope. Phil's iPhone. Still not. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's the one. Okay. Alright, I'm back here. I'm back. Just programming a little bass line there. Input number 2. Having a little bit of fun. 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Easy peasy. Just a little chilled little jam. And I'm going to give myself the most ridiculous effects on the bass to do some insane soloing. Modern stack pig right now, Chorusaurus. Nope. It's not coming through. You guys should normally hear the effects as well from Logic, I reckon, but maybe not as loud as the actual bass. Give ourselves a little bit of reverb. Effects, Cave, Dark Abyss, nope. Spaces. 80s drum gates? A little short. We need something a bit more dramatic. 80s non-linear. Oh, the bass is clipping actually. I haven't realised. 80s non-linear. Not quite what I'm looking for. 80s ballad drums. 80s ballad drums. More wet. Distance. Decay. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little bit over the top, you know? A little bit over the top. Turn everything down a touch. Mainly the drums. It could be louder. You know what? Let's put a guitar. Pretend I'm playing guitar. Crunch guitar, clean guitar. 80s goth. Empty club. Ooh, that could work. Kind of honky. I don't mind it. Let's have a little jam and then that'll be the end of the stream for me today. Hang on, could do a little gimmick on that. Some fake guitar gimmick. Where's my Fender actually? Pretty clean, chicken picking. Clean room, cool jazz combo, blah 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 blah. Maybe a little bit too much. Clean room. Written clean. I need a little bit more. Echo Studio. Over the top. Way over the top. Just give it a shot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this was Phil Plays Bass. I now have to attend to some other business, but in the meantime, I'll just leave you guys with this little jam hanging in the background. No, actually, I can't do that. Technically, it's a technical limitation. But yeah, if anyone's still here, had a little jam there. That was fun. I think I needed that. Not a very sort of technical exercise. Not so much. It was more of a Phil Plays Bass today, rather than Phil practices transcribing jazz standards. In any case, I had fun. I thought it was neat. I thought it was kind of cute. This little jam. It can go away now though. So yeah, thanks guys. I will see you all hopefully Thursday or Friday. And if not, 100%, come next week, I'll be able to stream at a regular regime again. So you guys will be on a steady diet of Phil Plays Bass starting next week. Thank you all, everybody. Thank you all, everybody. Yeah, that's the thing that people say, I suppose. Thank you all, everybody, and everyone involved in the making of this. Stream. It's mainly me and you guys, but each and every one of us, everybody. All right, it's my time to go teach poor students. They're gonna get hours of this. All right, guys, that was me. You all take care, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.